The Idaho legislature is in full swing at the state capitol. Lawmakers are dealing with issues that will have big impacts on all of us.
Idaho Governor Brad Little on our side of the state this week, talking about what he wants to see happen this legislative session. Now, I had the chance to sit down one-on-one with him, from the education to the state's budget. I asked him the questions that you want to know. Idaho Governor Brad Little in Pocatello this week, talking about his legislative priorities, focusing on the Idaho Works Plan, which outlines property tax relief, budgets, and a big part of this week's agenda, education funding. Idaho State University playing a key role in the Idaho Launch Program.
The three big priorities that the state board has are all very relative to Idaho State University. Healthcare, cybersecurity, and the nuclear industry. All three of those are huge programs right here at Idaho State University. So that's the priority that all the university presidents and the state board have agreed on. So I'm excited about the new president, and I think there's a bright pathway ahead for Idaho State University.
We're hearing a lot of feedback in Idaho Falls, one of the districts, some big concerns about money because of the funding being based on attendance rather than on enrollment.
They're going to, the same amount of money is going to be, we're not taking any money away from schools, but my position has been and will continue to be that we need kids in class. You don't want, and initially, it shouldn't be a problem, but if you don't pay for kids being in class, there's going to be, I'm afraid there's going to be some perverse incentives for kids to not be in class. And you know, the really good students with great family lives and lots of resources, they're going to still get an education. But it's the kids in the middle and in the lower end that have to be in class, and that's why I'm so set that I want kids in class.
We also talked to the governor about the state budget this year. Tuesday, the Idaho Legislature's Joint Finance Appropriations Committee set aside $1.5 billion to maintain current operational budgets. This bare-bones approach will keep the lights on and doors open at nearly all state agencies this year. Those budgets will reduce state general spending. New spending requests from each state agency on top of that bare-bones money will be considered.
We've got a balanced budget. I propose and the legislature disposes, and we think we've got a really, really good pathway for going forward with only a 1.7% increase in spending.
Is this bare bones issue going to change anything?
Yes, mainly because we've addressed a lot of our one-time needs. If you've got your one-time needs taken care of, you can get by with that. I was surprised we got it down that low, but we asked our agencies, we said, here you can have 3%, anything over 3%, you got to get a kind of a note from your mother, and I'm the mother.
The governor says that most state agencies are coming in with conservative budgets for this legislative session. And the governor also told me that this legislative election year, he says it's an election year, this legislative session, so he thinks that the legislature will be motivated to finish this session as soon as they can.